what's going on YouTube? My name is Tyler Self, and today we're going to be talking about something that really has made a major impact whenever it comes to my productivity, whenever it comes to my success. And like always, if you're new to the channel, my name is Tyler Self. I'm a 21-year-old entrepreneur, business owner, and investor here in Arkansas. And today I wanted to make a quick video talking about finding your why, the importance of understanding why you're doing what you're doing, so that you can then use that why as a motivation factor to push you towards your goals. One of the easiest things to do in life is figure out something that you want, right? Even as a child, oh, I want a piece of candy. But why do I want a piece of candy? I want a piece of candy because in my 7-year-old mind, that piece of candy is what's gonna make me happy. But once you're able to understand that rationale behind why you want something, why you desire something, why you have this as a particular goal, once you have that why figured out, it's very easy to develop an action plan for achieving that. In the example of the 7-year-old, you're too young at that point. Your brain is literally not developed enough for you to really be able to see the bigger picture of that goal. And we even see this as we're growing up, as we're adolescents, right? You know, when I was 16, I had my heart set. I was like, I want this car, which at the time was a Ford Mustang. Just thought that Ford Mustangs were the friggin' coolest cars in the whole world. So I had it in my head, if I have this car, I will be cool for the rest of my high school years. I will have more friends. I will have more abundance, all of this stuff. That was what I wanted. I genuinely thought that car would be the game changer and the influencing factor that would make me happy or not. And I was working at Chick-fil-A at the time, making like 12 bucks an hour or something like that. I saved up $3,000 and I went and bought me a piece of crap 2001 Ford Mustang. It was the V6, it was the manual, but that car was really awesome. I drove that car for probably 2 or 3 months, and then I kind of realized nothing has changed. Like, I realized, okay, what's going on? I got the car, so why don't I have the girlfriend? Why don't I have the friends? Why don't I have the publicity, right? I was like, why is my life pretty much the same as it was before? And my parents, they knew exactly what would happen. They knew that, you know, by me getting this car, nothing would change, but they went ahead and let me do it anyway to sort of give me a life lesson of sorts. And I'm really grateful that they let me kind of experience that, like, what the heck moment, because it was that moment where I was really like, why did I want this car in the first place? But now that I'm a little bit older, now what I'm really starting to notice is when I'm making a decision, whether it's business, personal, whatever avenue in life that I'm making a decision in, I've really noticed that I'm no longer fixated as much on the stuff itself. I'm not as fixated on the simple desire of what I want. What I've really started to kind of do is see the bigger picture a little more. See the full non-disclosed, what will happen if I get this? What will happen if I don't? How will it impact my life? Will it bring me closer to my goals? Will it give me instant satisfaction, or will it give me long-term satisfaction? And you know, and that was something I was really never able to fully do before. For example, it's very tempting for me to hop on Amazon and look at some really nice cameras and say, well, I'm making YouTube videos right now on my iPhone. It would be really awesome if I had a camera. But now I'm able to look at the different factors, like, I don't have any money, and that really allows me to set a goal of, this is something I want in the future. I'm gonna work for it. This is my step-by-step action plan for achieving this goal. What did I have to ask myself first before I had that plan set in mind? I had to say, why do I want this? Is this going to contribute to my life in a positive way? Is this going to make me a better person or enable me to become a better person? A lot of people, they'll debate about getting a gym membership. They're like,
oh my God, my gym membership is $80 a month. That's not worth it. That's too much money.
You kind of have to weigh the pros and cons, right? You have to be like, yeah, it's $80 a month. That's really expensive, but what am I getting out of it? I'm becoming a more physically active person. I'm developing some better habits for myself that can potentially influence me in several different avenues of my life. Then of course you have to make the decision whether you go ahead and get it or if you hold off. But whenever you build a habit of finding your why in any situation in life, it really does impact you in many ways. It kind of goes hand in hand with goal setting, and I have a long-term goal, which many of you already know, is I want to become financially independent, and I'm on a pathway to developing different forms of passive income that can eventually put me in a situation where I don't need to work, but I get to work. I get the privilege of working. And why do I want that? I want that goal so that I can spend more time with my family, so I can put more energy into helping out the community. I can travel if I want to. I have the freedom. The biggest why that I want to do that is I just want freedom. And I've been like that ever since I was a kid, right? I've never been somebody who's enjoyed punching a clock. And there have been situations in the past where my family would go on a week vacation or 2-week vacation. I had to turn them down because, you know, if I went on that vacation with them, there goes all of my vacation days for the entire year. And unfortunately, that's a situation that many people are actually in. Whenever I have those whys in my head, it really helps me with figuring out how I'm gonna do something. Another thing that's important about finding your why is it really helps you with prioritizing your goals, right? Having goals, having desires, having things that you want, that's the easy part. The hard part is figuring out, how am I gonna get there? Why do I feel like I want to get there? Do I even really want it enough? Is this something that I need? Or is this just something that I simply want? Another thing that's very important whenever it comes to finding your why is actually smashing the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Go ahead and drop a comment down in the comment section below. Let me know what your biggest challenge is whenever it comes to finding your why. Do you struggle with the simple act of figuring out something that you want, something that you need? Or do you struggle more with the figuring out the why and the practicalities behind it? I know that for me, having big dreams, having big goals, that's always been the easy part. The hard part came when I had to actually sit down and write up a plan to make these dreams, make these visions become a reality. But yeah, guys, not wasting any more time in this video. I just wanted to make a quick one, a little bit of a different style today. If this video was impactful for you and you think it may benefit somebody else in your life, go ahead and share it with them, right? It doesn't hurt to share a video with somebody. If you see somebody who's setting goals but is always coming up short, show them this video and maybe it can really help them, because having goals is super important, but it's equally as important to have a solid foundation, a solid plan, and you have to understand your why. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like always, my name is Tyler Self. I will see y'all in the next video. Peace out.